What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and some more Star Wars Legion here as we expand our Separatist forces, and we decided to pick up one of these for now, the DSD1 Dwarf Spider Droid. So, if you remember Revenge of the Sith especially, you'll know this one, but we'll take a look at this bad boy and see what all we get inside and all the wonderful equipment and upgrade cards and all that stuff. And we'll get all that sorted out for you here in just a moment, so we'll be right back. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and more Birthright here for you as we work our way through the Bloodline abilities. Today we're going to take a look at Divine Aura, which has a pretty cool effect, and this has a major and great version. Now, interestingly, everyone can have this except if your Bloodline derives from Brenna. Not 100% sure why they put that in there, but nonetheless, if you do have a Brenna Bloodline, sorry about you. Anyway, let's take a look here. An intangible mantle of power and ability surrounds some blooded characters, commanding respect from all they meet. Divine Aura marks the character as a scion of power, just as a blood mark does. The character gains a -1 to -4 bonus to all encounter reaction checks from Table 59 in the Dungeon Master Guide. So, again, some of the major players that we've looked at when we looked at the different domains, I think there's a few Divine Auras here and there in some of those major characters that we've looked at. Now, keep in mind, this can also be an ability from those who do follow Azrai. So some of the, I think, higher end Anshe do have access to that particular blood ability here. Now, the Scion can enhance their aura once per day with a single round of concentration, and then the effect lasts 1 round per level. And again, a lot of these characters that do already have this, they're usually pretty upper level, especially for this campaign setting. So really high single digits, 8, 9, but also into the low teens in a lot of cases. So it can last a decent while. Now, just as a major ability, it's already a pretty good effect here. The character can enthrall any non-blooded creatures within 30 feet, so it's a pretty good area of effect. And then as a great ability, it actually acts as a hypnotic pattern against non-hostile creatures. And then as a fear spell against enemies. So even like a good character, really any character can just cause fear in enemies. Now, again, they're going to be lower level enemies and also non-blooded creatures, but something that's really cool here. And again, 30-foot radius. And then all the aura effects here, all the auras affect only creatures of 4+1 hit dice or less, but that's still a good amount of potential targets for this. The great auras may be used simultaneously. So, this is a nice one because you can kind of have an offensive and defensive effect to this, right? You can enthrall people to maybe get them to sort of do your bidding in that sense. They're just, if they're not already following you, they certainly would be willing to follow you or even go to greater lengths if you're enthralling them. But then also, if you happen to be set upon by, just a mass of lower level hostile creatures or other just humans, characters, whatever, being able to cause a, just essentially as a fear spell. Again, this is really great stuff for especially non-spellcaster type characters or NPCs even. So just a really powerful thing here. And again, the great aura here, I think, I think they meant maybe here instantly, right? So you shouldn't have to concentrate for a round. It just boom, hey, Divine Aura. So really interesting and very potentially useful bloodline ability here with a lot of just maybe creative ways to get that into effect, and just something that could be, again, sort of an unexpected thing that character can sort of save as a ace in the hole if, again, some of these situations do arise. So, have you picked this one up in your campaigns? Have you had it as a major or great? And how has that worked? Or have you encountered it and maybe, encountered an NPC that had this? Were they a fellow domain ruler potentially, or just a domain ruler in general if you're just acting as regular characters? Did you encounter an Anshe, or they're just big bad, end boss or creature that maybe have or had access to this in some way, shape, or form? So let us know in the comments, guys, your interactions, if at all, with Divine Aura and how you would think about potentially using this for your characters, whether, again, regular adventurers that do have blood abilities or a bloodline, or actual domain rulers, and if you're playing that part of the Birthright campaign where you do rule a domain. So leave us the comments there, guys. Like and subscribe, and we'll have more for you guys next time as we work our way through the blood abilities. And we'll be starting a few new series soon, so be on the lookout for that as we look at the deities, the actual game itself, so how to really set up and run a domain and take domain actions, but then also as part of that, another fun component of the setting and really sort of the third leg between running a domain, being a character and doing the typical D&D adventuring things, and then also fighting large battles and how that works in Birthright. So stay tuned and we'll have more soon. Take care.